looking for unskilled job opportunities in Ireland with visa sponsorship? If you are, then you're watching the right video. On this video, I'm going to be sharing the top websites where you can get jobs as a foreigner in Ireland. I'm also going to be sharing my screen and we will be doing this together. We will be applying for these jobs together. We will be checking out these jobs together. And I'm also going to be sharing tips on how you can find these jobs and how to have an edge when you apply for these jobs. Okay, so please stick around because this video is fully packed. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I truly appreciate your loyalty. And if you're a new subscriber, you're welcome. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Zuri, and on this channel we talk about travel tips, immigration tips, as well as foreign opportunities. Okay, so if this is something that you're interested in, which I'm sure you'll be interested in, please hit the subscribe button. And if you're feeling generous, you can also share this channel with one or two people that you know would be interested in the kind of content that I post. So let's get right onto it. I'm with my laptop as usual, and I believe that this is the rightest time, if there's anything like that, this is the rightest time to actually talk about relocating to some of these countries, especially because I've had clients send me messages saying, oh, I plan to relocate here next year. I plan to relocate here next year. Can you show me, can you send me guidelines? Can you show me how to get jobs in these countries? So today on my laptop here, I have Ireland. Okay, now we're just going to quickly talk about Ireland as a country, why it is a fantastic place. Of course, Ireland is a fantastic place to live and work. We're just going to briefly talk about the country, and then we will go right into the website where I would show you my screen and show you how to make your application. Is that okay? All right, so let's get right into it. Now, Ireland is a fantastic place to live and work. It has a booming economy, fair wages, and plenty of opportunities for foreign workers, even for unskilled roles. With a minimum wage of about 11 euros per hour as of 2024 and pathways to long-term residency, Ireland is an excellent destination to consider. Plus, you get the chance to experience the stunning Irish landscapes and the welcoming culture. Now, let's go and talk about the job process proper, okay? Because I have a couple of job portals here. I think about 10 job portals here, but we're going to just look at the major ones, okay? I'm going to link all of them down in the description, but we will talk about the major ones that I know that you would definitely see jobs, okay? When applying for unskilled jobs, your best starting point is using job online portals. Yes, I know some people like to also use recruitment agencies, but I know that majorly the very first place that we go to is to use online job portals like Indeed, Glassdoor, Ura's Jobs, and so on and so forth. Okay, we're going to mention all of them here. Okay, now those platforms list thousands of jobs, okay, especially opportunities in industries like hospitality, construction. You might even see something in agriculture and logistics. Okay, so these kind of portals list jobs like that. Now the key is to target those jobs where they mention visa sponsorship, okay, or maybe they write work permit. Okay, so that is what we're going to focus on today. All right, I believe that you're excited like I am excited. Now I'll walk you through the website. I have 10 websites here, but then I don't want to take so much time, so I'm going to use about 3 or 4 to walk you through how we're going to apply for these jobs. Okay, if you want to know much more about Ireland, I think I have another video talking about Ireland in depth, you know, the quality of life and the advantages and benefits of working and schooling in Ireland. For those of you who are interested in schooling in Ireland, I have a video where I talked about how to study in Ireland, how to get a study permit in Ireland. Okay, so please go watch it. I'm going to link it in the description below. I also have a playlist on Ireland. Okay, if you are dreaming about, praying about, thinking about Ireland, you can go to that playlist, okay, because I have a lot of videos where I talk about Ireland, how to get jobs in Ireland, how to study in Ireland, and so on and so forth. Okay, and the playlists are still climbing. If you check the playlist section, I have several countries. Okay, I'm still building them, I'm still compiling things. Okay, so please go check Ireland out, and if you want to see info about any other country, you can also go to the playlist section and check out any country that you want. I believe I have touched quite a number of countries, but if the country that you have in mind is not there, Please drop it in the comment section what country you would like me to talk about, what country you would like to research for you, what country you would like me to talk about. Now, let's first of all start with Indeed, okay? I'm not doing it in any particular order. I'm just going to start with Indeed, okay? So first of all, we would go into the site, keywords or company. Here it says city or country, so we will put in Ireland. If you want any other country, you can also put in Ireland. Now let's see if we can get visa. Okay, it's here. Visa sponsorship jobs in Ireland. It came out because a lot of people are already looking for these jobs, okay? So I'm sure that a lot of people have already searched for this job. So visa sponsorship, Ireland, let us find the jobs, all right? Now you're going to see here quite a number of jobs, okay, that give you visa sponsorship. This is senior auditor Ireland in Dublin, Gap Talent, okay, senior auditor. Okay, let's look at the rest. Telemarketer, right? Go to markets, TMT, technology, media and telecoms director. Okay, so it means that most of these jobs are visa sponsorship jobs. Okay, so you have to please take note. The fact that it is under this search pane does not necessarily mean that they are all visa sponsorship. Okay, there are some things that you have to take note of. For example, if you go to this one, for example, let's click on it and see job type, full-time, job description. Now here it does not necessarily mention visa sponsorship. So even though you write visa sponsorship on the search pane, you also have to be sure, ensure that it is actually really visa sponsorship. Okay, let's go down. Okay, it says here available for work visa sponsorship, yes. Okay, so travel requirements up to 20%. So this means that this one is actually available for visa sponsorship. So if you have this skill, if you have this in your CV, if you have this experience, you then go here and say apply now. Okay, so when you click on the apply now, it will definitely tell you to continue with Google. You sign in and then you go ahead and apply for the job. Okay, so now what I was trying to say is make sure that you have this available for work visa sponsorship. Okay, always make sure that you see that option. If you want to personalize your search, you can also go here. What are your desired job types? Full-time, part-time, permanent, fixed term. You can select the job that you want, the type of job that you want basically, and then you go ahead. Now you can look for maybe caregiver jobs if that is where your skill lies, if that is your own sector. You can go ahead and search for caregiver jobs in Ireland, and then hopefully you would see if there are any to find caregiver jobs. Now if you don't find what you're looking for, you can even post your CV right on Indeed. You can upload your CV, and I normally tell some people you can definitely turn on notifications so that whenever they have any job that's close to what you're looking for, you would be notified, right? Let's go on to the next one, which is Glassdoor. Let's go on to Glassdoor and see what Glassdoor has for us. Okay, now Glassdoor, this is Glassdoor's website. You have community, you have jobs, you have companies, you have salaries, and you have a section for employers. Okay, Glassdoor is also another respectable site where you can get information. You see here, continue with Google. if you want, you can tell Glassdoor to send you updates, right, when there's anything available. Of course, Glassdoor also gives you the opportunity to upload your CV. You can see up here community, jobs, companies, salaries. Now, we'll look at Glassdoor. We have healthcare assistant, full training provided. But before we even start looking at all of those, we're going to go here and select visa sponsorship, okay? Visa sponsorship, care jobs. Let's just assume that I'm looking for a care job basically. So we're just going to select that, okay? Visa sponsorship, care jobs. Okay, now it's asking me to create a job alert. Okay, create an alert for the latest job openings you want to know about. You can edit or add more alerts from profile. Okay, so if you want to save the alert, you will click here to save the alert. You will click Ireland daily visa sponsorship care jobs in Ireland, and the notification is daily. So if you want, you can click on that in order to get visa sponsorship jobs. So you have here, look at the salaries: healthcare assistant, 15.30 to 20.50 per hour. You know, so you have the salaries here. You have healthcare assistant, all right, and even the names of the companies are here, right? So you can even go personally check out the companies if you want before you now decide or choose who you want to work for basically, okay? So now that we have finished with Glassdoor, let's see one more before we go, okay? Before we move on to the rest of the video, Jobs.ie, which is a website that I also like, okay? I also like to look for jobs here because it's quite easy to use, okay? Look at, there's a place here for recruiters, there's a place here titled My Career, there's a place here My Jobs, and here you have sign in, here you have CV registration. So if this is something that you want to do, you want to go and upload your CV right here, right? Now let's look at job title, skill, or company. Now let's say visa sponsorship. Let's use what we've been using, okay? Visa sponsorship care jobs in Ireland, right? Now let's search. Now, from whatever country that you are, you can search for these jobs on this site, okay? So whatever country you're in, make sure the major key, like I said before, is to look at visa sponsorship jobs. Now, if you look here on the screen, you have 25 visa sponsorship care jobs in the Republic of Ireland, okay? So they have 25 visa sponsorship care jobs, all right? So you go to each one of them and choose which one you want. You have the home care assistant, you have the child care assistant manager, you have child care practitioner, and you see the salaries here. This one is 18 euros per hour. This one is 15 to 16 euros per hour. You know, so basically you can go to these sites and check what you want. But like I said before, make sure you always look for visa sponsorship, okay? Visa sponsorship jobs, all right? So we're just gonna go through and see, you know, what's there. You have a lot of jobs here. You have chef de partie, cleaner, sous chef, and so on and so forth, right? Now I'm going to read through some of the other ones that we have here, okay? We have Jobs.ie, which I just looked at. We also have Irish jobs, number 5, Irish jobs. I've mentioned LinkedIn already. So you can go check LinkedIn. Okay, that's LinkedIn was number 4. You have Simply Hired. Okay, now you can visit Simply Hired. You refine your searches to include unskilled jobs. You have Urace portal. You have Jobs.ie, which is almost like Jobs.ie that I shared before already. You have CareerJet. You have Europe Language Jobs. Now, Europe Language Jobs is basically focused on jobs for foreigners in Europe, including those who may not speak English fluently. All right, now let's go ahead to talk about the practical advice I told you, tips on how to actually succeed when applying for these jobs, okay? Because it is one thing to apply and keep applying, and it is another thing to make sure that you actually, making headway, you actually have an edge. I had a client who sent me an email some time ago telling me that she has applied to over 50 jobs and she keeps getting rejected, okay? So we have to sit together to actually talk about some reasons why she's been rejected. Now, the very first point I wrote here is to tailor your CV, okay? Your CV is extremely important. You need to tailor your CV to highlight the relevant skills, okay? Even if your skills are basic, make sure that you tailor your CV to highlight those skills that are relevant to the job that you're applying for, okay? Like I said before, even if the skills are basic, make sure that you package. Nigerians, we call it packaging, okay? Make sure you package your CV well, make sure you package yourself well in such a way that you would be irresistible by the company that wants to employ you, okay? The second point I wrote down here is that you must be ready to prove your ability to adapt and work in different environments, okay? Now, I know for a lot of Africans, for a lot of Nigerians, this is not a problem because we have learned to adapt to different kinds of environments, but you have to be ready to prove it also, okay? Now, the third point I wrote down here is that you need to research the companies that are offering visa sponsorship. Now, the fact that it is written on the job website that visa sponsorship will be offered does not mean that you don't go do your own research as well for that particular company, okay? To avoid scams, to avoid feeling deceived, basically, you also need to do your own research to understand, is it really true? Is it true that this company is actually offering visa sponsorship, right? And you need to be patient because a lot of these companies that are offering free visa sponsorships are really saturated with applicants, okay? There are a lot of applicants chasing after these countries. So you need to learn to be patient when applying for these jobs from these companies. Now, the last point I wrote here is that you need to use LinkedIn to connect with recruiters actively hiring for these positions, okay? That's why I mentioned LinkedIn. You need to go on LinkedIn, you need to search for the recruiters, and you need to do your research properly, okay? Don't get scammed by any recruiter. Don't get scammed by any recruiter that says, pay me this amount, okay? Do not get scammed. Do your proper research and get the recruiters that are hiring for the position that you want to work. And as you do so, I totally believe that this video will help you to kickstart your journey to relocating to Ireland, okay? Now, if you don't remember anything that I talked about today, remember one thing: persistence is key, patience is key, okay? You don't just apply for 1 or 2 companies and you say, oh, I've given up, nobody's responding to me. No, you need to be persistent. You need to always apply. You need to turn on notifications from these job websites. I have a friend who recently traveled abroad, okay? She went to another country, but before she was able to get a job, she turned on notifications to several websites and she ensured that she applied to most of these websites, okay? So if you want to succeed, like this my friend I just told you about, please ensure that you remain persistent. Persistence is key. I hope that this video helps you to kickstart your journey to Ireland. If you have any questions or any comments, please drop it in the comment section. I would be so happy to read from you. I will definitely respond, okay? It might take some time, but I will definitely respond. Thank you for watching till the end of this video. And if you have not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button so that you can see more and more of my content. And if you like what you just watched, please hit the like button, okay? It's helpful to me because YouTube actually shows me to more people when you hit the like button. And if you're feeling generous, you can share my video with 1 or 2 people that you're sure would be interested in what I just spoke about on this video. Thank you very much for watching. Till I see you in the next video. Stay safe and keep traveling.